please get yourself nice and comfy. And let's get ready for our special. I think this may be our final dragon deck to get into. One of our very first decks was a dragon deck just like this. So why not, for this special, start with a solid choice. Let's make some predictions while we're at it. I think tonight we will get 2 wins with 7 fat stacks. What do you think we're gonna do? Well, let's find out together and deal out our first game of the night. You know what? We can definitely work with this. Very interesting thought to start this one. Typically when we hit a milestone, I think, dang, I can't believe we got here. But right now, I'm thinking, before this video, we have done 774 other solitaire videos. Isn't that crazy? As it looks like we got swept to start our night, as there's nowhere for that 5, king, 10, queen, jack, queen, 6 and 5, double 5, queen, king, jack, and a 10. Well, gotta start somewhere. Only up from here. And so far, a lovely dark back to this deck. We might have to play 4 games of this one tonight, as we had triple 3s left unturned for our negative stats. And for those of you new, a big old welcome. And if you're unfamiliar with our 7, or like our 75, 25, 50 type specials, we usually go for an hour. And as of, for a good amount of time, we introduce 3 new decks for 10 total games. If there are 3 decks, obviously 1 game needs to go for 4. And this deck looks perfect to go for 4. One more shuffle, then game number 2. as soon as I say that. A tough run of it. But let's make some fun of it. Black Jack, Black 9, Black 6, and we'll be just fine. We miss 2 playable cards back to back. Drop our 3rd ace. And we might have to play this too. And we do. Come on, Dragon Deck. Don't do us dirty. There's a Black 9. Triple 7s. Quadruple 7s out of nowhere. I was about to say that's our next special coming up, but didn't expect that to get so aggressive at the start. So many face cards right there. Quick little question for you. How many solitaire videos have you watched with us? Now be honest now. And feel free to update your answer. If you've watched this, come back to it and gone through another. I'm at 775, in case you're curious. Actually, that's a lie. I'm probably closer to 800 plus easily. I forgot we have our lost episodes in there as well. Anyone over 100, I think you're a pro. Still 777s. Anyone over 250, you are awesome. If someone out there's over 500, you gotta let that be known. Is that the end of this one? Because there's nowhere for that king. Jack. 8, and lastly 10. Without the ace of diamonds or the 2 of hearts. Double 4s, double 5s, double kings, and 777s. Keep us at bay in game number 2. Did not expect to see those right there, but it makes sense. On to game number 3. always love to give a thorough shuffle. Black 5 or another ace would be perfect. Therefore, we free up a spot for a king. And now we can do our thing. Good start. Here we go, lots of black on the field. I was about to say, I don't remember seeing a king in our hand. And then that one shows himself. This is gonna be another rough one by the looks of it. Thank you, Jack of Diamonds. Black King, show yourself. Rats. Red 6, show yourself. Let's do it. There's a red 6. There is a possibility. We just miss the red 6. So let's do this. We play that 2, not that 3. A double-edged sword. That play will be, since we won't be able to get to that 3 for a while. But we drop a 6 and a 5 in our hopes to stay alive for a couple more plays. as well as triple tens. Well, so far only negative stats to this one. Was that already 3 games with this deck? I think it was. One more chance at redemption before we move to our next. Why not? Let's throw in a deck reading as well. Texture. It's pretty much right down the middle. Design. That's a plus. Especially for being a darker deck. It has a nice contrast of colors. Handling is good. Durability is as expected. Design. Simplistic but above average. I personally love it a lot. One of our best darker decks in the collection. But without bias, it is an 8 for sure. Oh, that is about as worse of a start you can get. We need to get at least a fat stack in this one. One play. You know what? Let's take a gamble. And that gamble was worthwhile. Triple threes. You know what? Rough first round, but this round should be good. Such a weird memory at the moment. It's gonna be random. But here we go. So looking at these cards, looking at this Jack style specifically, it reminded me of when I was younger with one of my friends. We played Call of Duty Black Ops on the Wii, of all things. And we were really good at it. And on the Wii version of the game, you didn't get all of the maps for multiplayer or zombies. But it was still enjoyable. But one map that would come up that most people dreaded, but we feasted on, was Hanoi. If you remember, you remember. And seeing that Jack reminded me of it and the devastation we would cause together. But for now, nowhere for that 7. 5. 5 once again. 7 once again, and Queen. Even with those extra plays, there's a chance, actually. Oh, you had to be another 6. Let's drop this one and that one together. since those have been biting us in the butt more so in these first three. Oh, we need a black 9 now, more than ever. You know what? We'll bring back that red 4. Triple tens. And a new situation. Nowhere for that 7. We got our 9. And with our 9, we got our first fat stack of the night. Come on, give us. That works. A king. Okay. I think let's find out. Still nowhere for that 7. We can drop that 7. 6, 5. Oh no. No, no, no. That is terrible. Nowhere for that 7 and nowhere for that 8. Without the 3 of diamonds. We cannot build here. We can't get to the 4 of hearts. No 2 of spades, and we can't get to the 6 of clubs because of those 5s. That is dirty. The dragon deck. Very treacherous. Every card left was important. Well, tough start to the night. Still fun. It's always nice to bounce back. Dragon deck. Now, the Spirit 2 deck, and I think this one needs our good old Leatherman. That was surprisingly seamless. Ooh, doesn't this just look so intriguing? Okay, here we go. Come on, rip. Oh yeah, we are keeping it dark. I like those jokers. this early. We already made our third play, so that king has to wait regardless. Oh, we needed a red 6. Okay, red 6, red 4. Okay, there are plays out there, and I think we are guaranteed at least a fat stack in this one. Maybe a couple, as that's our second fat stack of the night. And we search for our third second of this game. I meant. And we shall get one step closer. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll get our fat stack at the moment. 6, 3, 2, 7, with nowhere to go, obviously. Pick it up from here. 2, 2, and a 10. And still, nowhere for that 7 or queen. Pick it up from this 3. And now I think we have to build regardless. Alright, we are stuck with a 6, king and queen. Momentarily, I should say. Now we can get to that 6. That 8 looms. We cannot get to that 5, nor this 9. No way. Nowhere for that jack or queen. 7. We do not have another red 8 to help that one. And that is as close as we will get in this one. Great game, but a tease of a game. 5 cards left. Not what you'd think. Well, at the halfway marker, we've only managed 2 fat stacks. Let's fix that. in need of a white queen. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Triple threes. It feels like all of our plays are going to be in vain. Does it not? Like we have touched nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not how you win a game. Might as well at this point. And it's just about time for another tough loss, as there's nowhere for that 7, 6, 10, 2, or jack. I don't know how long it's been since we've had a game where we made that many plays without cracking into our foundation. What's the damage? Triple nines. Triple fives. Triple kings. And that is it. Wow. Lots of doubles in between. And we gotta give it one of these before our next one. As we get into this one, let's give this deck its rating. Not as durable or easy to handle as our previous deck. Just below the average or expected. I like the back design and the front, but it does feel a bit lacking at points. It is moderately durable. You know what? It's gonna get a 6. I think that's fair. And no matter 7. Last game with this deck. Who knows, maybe our last deck will do lots of heavy lifting. 2 fat stacks so far. We don't need more duplicates on the field. Unless they're aces. And kings at the moment. Did we really just do nothing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Nowhere for that 9. Nowhere for that 3. Queen. Jack. 4. And lastly 2. All we can do is that single play. And now we move on to our final deck of the night. 2 fat stacks. 7 games through. But you know what? It just takes 2 decent wins to get us at 6 fat stacks and 2 victories. Lots of doubles. Yeah, a lot of doubles. Alright. Tough set. But on to the next. Lovely box, though. You have to admit. And here we go. Alright, we're gonna need to bring back our Leatherman. Not only have the games been difficult, but the packaging has as well. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's weird. I like it. It's a bit darker than I thought it would be. Darker just meaning skeletal. But you know what? Maybe it takes evil to beat evil, in a sense. As our games have just been dark, disastrous, deadly even. Bounce back time. If we somehow get to 7 fat stacks and 2 wins, I might have to do a giveaway of a deck, and I'm looking at it right now. We'll find out. You know I'm pulling for it. nice little variety. I hope you notice and enjoy. I really like that Queen of Spades. Double twos. Not a bad start, but there's just too much of a gap between our plays. Creates some worry. Yeah, more than some worry. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, let's think here. So we know we can't play that 8 yet, or you know what? We have to do this if you think about it. I don't think we have that many playable cards in our hand, so we have to bank on a play like that to carry us a bit. Fat stack number 3. And our third play. Before we make our play, that one actually looks kind of creepy. Okay, there's nothing else we could do in our hand. Here it goes. There's the jack. We can't get to that 7. One more time. Nowhere for that 9. Queen, we just miss a 10. Alright, what can we do here? 2, 3. 2. 2. 3. Okay. So we're only gonna get a chance at 3 fat stacks. With a small chance of staying alive. 9. Queen. 5. And without the 3 of diamonds, once again, we are just a bit short. Triple kings, triple jacks, double 5s on the field, 9, queen, and 8. fat stack wins. It can happen. Watch us get this next game double fat stack. Easy. And then in our last game it comes down to the last couple plays. Wouldn't that be something? I'm honestly hoping for that now. I want to keep shuffling, but let's stop there. That's not looking great. There is some spacing, but it's not gonna be an easy path, especially after triple sixes to start. Why have we been so lucky tonight? It feels like we drew 3 queens in that one. Black 7, black 9, black 9. Oh no, bad. Oh, that's not how that works. I think we have 2 red kings, but alright, let's think about this. If we play this king, there's a 5 and it looks like a 4, which would give us triple 4s. So let's not play that king. I was gonna say, I think we have 2 red kings in our hand. 5, 4, an 8. Oh no. Why is it so difficult? And we still get triple 4s regardless, and we have to play this king. At this point, I was right. There were triple queens. There had to have been. Nowhere for that jack. But, we did get a chance here. And let's take a moment real quick. Why would they make 1 queen so damn terrifying and make the other one so damn cool? Anyway, nowhere for that jack. Time to drop that jack, throw over this 10, and hope we can open up a spot. stacks. Well, my friend, we move into our last game of the night. No possibility at 2 victories, but there is still a chance that we earn 7 fat stacks on our night. That chance in a singular game is almost impossible. Triple twos. But through our accumulated damage of a night, there is a higher possibility than an average game that we will have an anomaly of a game. So 7 fat stacks still in line. Do you feel it? Don't you dare check the time left on this video. And let's be pleasantly surprised together. Last shuffle. Last cut. And let's do it. I like that 5 for whatever reason. And you know it would have been cool if we started with double 7s and then a 5. Would have been fitting. And we get the creepy ass queen to start this one. So it's begun. We'll keep our very low probability hope alive for 4 fat stacks, as of course we have triple queens to start. Four aces won't hurt. Oh no. That's not looking good for our plan. But who knows for certain? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be such a slow bleed. But there is a chance, believe it or not. this card right here decides our fate. And that's not what you wanted to see. Now we're for that king. 3 or 10. And it's time to sacrifice a 2. Drop that king. Just saving us a chance to go one step further, as that was our third play. Wow. Well, yeah, we have to do this. That's still only 4 fat stacks, by the way. We dropped that 4, king, and jack, though. Last play is that 10, and this stack right here is the difference between us and victory. I don't see a 2 of hearts, so now our path has gotten much. We're done. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You would think one time tonight, out of those games, we would clinch it. Once again, no 2 of hearts, no 3 of diamonds. Those lock up any potential up there. Wow. Well, we don't have to wait too long to get into our next special, because no chance it's gonna be like this one. Was that 4 fat stacks tonight? And that is it. My friend, it was a beating, but we took it standing up. We beat the timer. And that will be it for tonight. 775 solitaire episodes done. Three new decks to the collection. And until we meet again, my friend, please have a relaxing remainder of your night. Many sweet dreams. Stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.